Hey guys, I'm headed out to the golf course because I love golf. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can't wait to play a little golf right now. Yeah, I'm feeling really good about the game. It's so amazing, you know. Hogan said, "I tried to perfect it. Never did. Came pretty close." You know, that's how I feel. I think everybody probably feels that way. You know, that's the quality of the game is it's so big you can never perfect it, but we can keep on working at it. And that's what I'm all about. You know, I put up a video called Flow maybe about a month ago where I was showing myself doing martial arts, ballet, yoga, basketball, all these other things that, you know, we try and get into a place where we're not in our own way. Essentially, that's what it is. So out of the golf swing, I want to get the most power and efficiency with the least inhibitions. And I think Ben Hogan achieved the highest level of that I've seen. So that's what I'm doing. And, you know, I've got some exciting stuff coming up. You know, next weekend, I got to fly out to the East Coast because I'm going to be playing at Winged Foot in an event out there. Yeah, that's going to be pretty awesome. I may even get to play at Marion, which I got to, you know, visit when I played Mr. Hogan for the Golf Channel. And, you know, there's one or two other possible U.S. Open venues I may be able to visit. We're going to have to see. And the next MSC Intensive is 2 weekends away. Half the spots are taken up. Guys, this is going to be good stuff. You know, this is the best stuff yet. It just keeps getting better. So I encourage you, hit me up, Christo, at myswingevolution.com if you'd like to come out for a weekend of MSE golf training. Really good stuff. And I just started working with a new golfer, the most pedigreed golfer that's ever reached out to me, a multiple-time USGA national champion. It's top secret. I can't reveal who it is, but that's the quality of people that want to know more about what I'm doing. Pretty remarkable stuff. Yeah. So, you know, it's all in my, you know, MSE golf system. I'm very proud of it. And, you know, I'm continuing to do more and more research, but, you know, that's the foundation of all the stuff that I do. So anyway, check out this video with the heavy driver. One of my subscribers suggested that swinging a heavy driver might get me closer to the positions that Mr. Hogan was in. And I thought that was a really genius idea. So check out this video on the heavy driver. This is a heavy shaft. It's like 120
like
grams.
John Daly style.
Yeah. And I even put lead tape on it, trying to imitate what the old guys used to do because the drivers are so light today.
Right.
What do you think about that?
I feel like for most players, they actually would benefit from a little bit shorter shaft and a little bit heavier head for more control. Because the way that they engineer the clubs is a little bit longer, 45 and a half, 46 inches from the factory. It'll go a little further on the iron byron so they can mark it more distance, but in reality that's not how golf is played. You need to maximize control and distance. So to me, a little bit shorter, a little bit heavier is actually more advantageous for most golfers.
Do you would you know what the tour average driver length is? I've heard it's shorter than off the rack.
It kind of depends. The guys that have a little bit longer, smoother swings will play a little bit longer shafts. So like Rory's like a 45 and a half. But yeah, for the most part, they do actually play them 44, 44 and a half. Ricky's like 43 and a half, which a lot of guys, that's their 3-wood. So it just kind of depends on your swing and where you release the club and everything. But yeah, I would say a good majority of them actually do play a little shorter than what's off the rack.
So here I am, I'm busting out the lead tape to add to the back of this driver. You know, it's already pretty heavy. And what you'll see is I have the nunchuck shaft in here, which I believe it's over 120 grams. So it's like twice as heavy as a normal shaft. And so here I've got, you know, I'm just starting to swing this big piece of lumber here. And I can already feel that it kind of does pull me up and through, you know, when I release the club. It's, you know, it's kind of funny. I have to be careful not to manufacture a finish too much. You know, here I'm trying to feel it, how it drops and releases, because I feel I've done some experiments to try and swing, you know, with that high finish that Mr. Hogan does, and I really feel that his arms are being pulled away from his body post-impact. I gotta watch my back. Yeah, my back's been a little stiff lately. You know, but for the most part, I was hitting it pretty straight. My buddy Nick came over, and I had to tell him the whole story about what I was doing, and I showed him the shaft and what have you. And you know, Nick's a good player. He shot 1 under in his last event. But this thing weighs a ton, I'll tell you. Even, you know, both Nick and I, you know, we can't quite get it out there as far as the modern stuff, but I had to hand him my Hogan driver so he could check this out.
There. What are you hitting on, like the, you know, when you go play around?
Huh?
When you go and
That.
you
This is just an experiment
Yeah.
today. But I love this flight. Feel good?
Yeah, I definitely hit my Hogan driver a lot farther. But the heavy driver, I certainly do feel like it really does get me into some of the closer positions as Mr. Hogan did. And then I busted it out on the golf course for a few holes. I think I probably gave up 30 to 40 yards with it, but my dispersion seemed to be narrower. So it's something to think about. Maybe you should fool around with one.
Hi, my name is Lance. I'm from Chicago. I came out to Pasadena here to work with Christo, and I want to say that it has been one of the best times of my life. It's helped me out tremendously. I've been here for 2 days now working with Christo, and I feel like my game is better than it's ever been. And it's a classic swing, good on the body, and I believe in it. I've seen the success personally, and I recommend anybody out there that is looking to help their game and to check out the MSC system. Just highly recommend it. And if anybody gets a chance to come out and see Christo personally, I highly recommend that too. I could go on and say so many good things about it, but it's just, it's cool. It's really cool, and I recommend it.